Here we have a 1958 Buick Limited 4-door hardtop. Original colors were blue mist with a polar mist top. It is currently white with whatever this color is, blue. I'd say the paint is probably a 5 out of 10. It's all one color, but I think it's been about 40 years since this thing's been painted. At the same time, I believe all the chrome was redone. The bumpers aren't in too bad a shape. The ends are solid, except for this spot right here. They've got some foil tape over it, one hole. Easily repaired by a chrome shop. Same thing here. There's a little hole right there, but the majority of the chrome in this car is in very solid condition and pretty minimal pitting. Has brand new tires. I mean, like brand new, maybe 150, 200 miles on them. They are Diamondback Classic. Nope, I lied. Diamondback Auburn Classic radials that are built to look like bias plies with a little bit of a pie crust edge to them. So they're pretty cool. Keeps you from getting points docked at the shows. Let's take a look at the engine compartment. Inside here we have a 364 4-barrel with most of the air ride stuff still intact. This car is no longer on air springs. It has regular coil springs. But they just never took any of that other stuff out, so it still has the old override valve on it, the air compressor, and you can see just a bit of the air tank down there, and the hose going down to it still connected. The radiator was recently flushed out, checked, and there was a crack up at the neck that was repaired. It's got brand new radiator hoses. Let's see, carburetor was rebuilt, runs real nice. No exhaust leaks, got brand new exhaust front to back. Brand new battery. I took the stickers off, so I was trying to get it ready for a show and never made it. Let's see, what else we have in here? Same old stuff. The generator works great. Charges fine. Blower motor works great. Brand new tune-up kit on it, so plugs, wires, that thing, distributor cap and rotor. I do have brand new hood insulation for it, never got around to putting it in. The brakes have been gone through. Stops real nice. Let's take a look in the trunk. This is original material in here. It's a typical faded, stained stuff. It's got all the jack parts in here. Original cardboard, which is a bit beat up, but it's still all there. All the trunk insulation is in pretty darn good condition, except that one big gouge right there. We are missing some edge here. It looks like it was rusted and repaired at the time of repaint, but has since kind of come back. Looking inside the car, we have a serviceable interior. It's had a little bit of work done on it in the past. These the inserts on the front seat have been replaced with something that's got like a nap to it, but everything else on the seat is original. Back seat is completely original, never been touched. Headliner is all there. It's just kind of brown and stained, typical for this age car. Carpet is all original. It's just worn, and it used to be a little bit more blue than that. It does have the original 58 floor mats, which is cool. You don't see those very often. Dash pad is kind of saggy, which is normal for this car. It's got a couple cracks right there. The steering wheel is very typical, but not rotting. Got some just general stress cracks all over it. The speedometer seems to be stuck in that position. It doesn't make any noise when you drive it, but definitely doesn't keep speed. I do have another speedometer for it. I just have not gotten around to put it in. Let's get in here. Let's see, what am I missing here? Has the electronic eye, which is operational, and the Wonder Bar radio does work, even with the foot pedal down there. Clock does not work. Normal stuff. Horn works. Those lenses are intact, not crunched. The mirror is actually in really good shape. Normally I see a little bit of crazing on the silvering on that stuff, and that one does not have it at all. The pad for the glove box is in great shape, appears to be. Don't see any cracks there. That one's a little discolored, but it's all there. The chrome's in decent shape. You can see all around here, the chrome is all in pretty darn good shape. There's just really, really light pitting on the stuff. You can even see it in the photos, or the video, I should say. Let's take a look at the back here. Fire extinguisher does not come with the car. Door panels are all in pretty darn good condition. I should come back to the driver's side here. There is a little bit of kind of stress cracking or separation on that. And there's a little bit of a chunk out of that right there. But as far as the rest of the door panels, they're all in pretty darn good condition. I believe on all the door panels, this little blue section here has been replaced, and this also has been replaced with that same material on the front seat. Those are nice looking. All the windows go up and down. And this thing's in really darn good shape. Everything's there. Package tray's in pretty darn good shape for as old as it is. Coming back to the body, I'm gonna point out a few spots that I know are kind of issues. They're really typical issues for 58s, but right under the headlights, this has been repaired before, and I'm sure this has been repaired as well. Yeah. Another spot that I've noticed on this car is right here on both sides. It looks like it's been repaired before, and there's this one spot here that looks like it's peeking through on the rocker on this side. But again, we are very solid underneath. It's not really even a crusty car. It's pretty darn good condition, I'd say. Did mention this already. I do have this extra piece for the trunk extension somewhere. I'll just have to find it. I did see this here. This is kind of a weird spot where I've seen some of these Limiteds do this before, where it's a spot where rust kind of wants to pop through. Same thing on this side where this area's been repaired. I don't see any indication of any repairs on this rocker though. Let's see. New brakes, new tires, radiators fixed, new shocks. I do have new shocks for it. This thing's pretty much ready for the road. I was just checking the power antenna. It runs, but it doesn't go up and down, unfortunately. I'm looking at the rubber on this car. So this is all original rubber, I think. They masked it off when they painted the car, and you can still see some of the original blue in there. But the rubber's not destroyed. I mean, this is kind of crusty, but that's got some age to it. And it's, you know, kind of fraying at the top here, but it's still sealing the windows. Trunk rubber is original, and we've lost it down on the bottom edge here. The rest of it's still there, and it's in serviceable condition. Back doors are kind of the same way. These are actually in very acceptable condition. This front door, same deal. Just kind of just getting old, but not in terrible shape. It wouldn't take a whole lot to get this car primo. As far as the glass is concerned, the front windshield has the typical windshield wiper scrapes on each end, and then there's one little chip. Well, you can kind of see it. It's right there. The rest of the windshield's in good shape. The rest of the glass, there's no cracks. There's no real big delamination. You can see a little bit of delamination here, but there's no real big discoloration or cloudiness. The rear window's in great shape. Look at this side here. Same deal. The chrome surrounds are not pitted. These are not pitted. I'm fairly impressed with the general condition of this car. Honestly, wish I could keep it, but it's just not in the cards right now. Dynaflow transmission. The flight pitch was swapped out 100 years ago. Feels really nice. Car drives straight. Brakes stop true. I'm gonna just turn right back around here. Oops. Reverse this other way. Decent oil pressure. The temperature is coming up real nice. We are charging. I'm not 100% sure on whether the fuel gauge works or not. I'm going to throw a 5-gallon can in it real quick to see if it does work. Open the hood for you so you can see it running. Everything seems happy, no big noises.